This is the S&P 500 one-day reading for April 3rd, 2023. It's currently February 20th, 2023, 7:07 p.m. Eastern Time. The shuffle file for this video was created on February 16th, 2023. That's this file right here. And the overall theme and behavior for the month for the day, we have a significant move to the upside standing out on a one-day chart. It'll be probably out of a decline, starting out of a decline, or we'll have multiple negative headwinds, making us think that it would go lower, but it goes higher anyways. Behavior around the highest high, we have a move higher through a key resistance on a one-day chart, followed by a decline back down through that same price level shortly thereafter with a full retracement. And then behavior around the lowest low, we have a period of sideways rotation that ends with a fast sudden move higher. We'll probably mixed. This card's probably indicating a mixed amount of volume. Mixed volume, yeah. And then the sneak preview for the following day is a nullified overbought crest that we sell off from. Nullified sneak preview cards are not that reliable, so we'll get into that in the next reading that we do. We'll get into more detail, but it should be pretty bearish. See, there you go, it's not bearish. We'll get into it when we get into that reading. In any case, in the pre-market, we have a failed attempt to break through key resistance. It's resistance that's probably been established just recently. In any case, it's resistance that we failed to break through, and then we declined through a key support level in the pre-market. Matter of fact, it's kind of like an unexpected move. Okay, failed attempt to break through resistance, followed by decline through key support, and then there's this big move out of that decline to a key resistance level where volume kind of like flattens out right around the open. There's a trade opportunity here in the open, which we'll look into in more detail in just a moment. And there's a low correlation around 10 to 11 o'clock. There's likely a trough here with a significant amount of price change around the trough, leading to a rally out of it that bumps along resistance sideways. There's rotation along key support between roughly 11 and 12. We rise to meet the nearest important resistance, and then we fall back down and continue rotating sideways along that support. Likely a holding pattern with a pop and drop here midday. Matter of fact, so we rotate sideways along support near this resistance level. We rise, bump along the resistance for a bit, and then we come back down and we rotate sideways along support into like the 12 to 1 o'clock hour. There's a bit of a rally. I shouldn't say so much a rally as a peak. There's an easily missed opportunity at a peak or crest here. And a sharp decline. This yellow correlation is from the last reading of the previous month, which was the moon card. So there's a significant decline here and a peak or crest that's easily missed. Looks like that resistance is somewhere between 1 and 2 o'clock. Let's say 1 and 230. Let's say 1 and 230, somewhere in there is a key resistance level, and then we have sideways, we have volatility and a sharp dip within a period of volatility there between the 2 to 3 o'clock hour, and then there's this resistance at the end of the day that we bumped up against multiple times. We meet it again here end of the day, and again we fail to break through. That takes us into a trough towards the very close, out of which there's a significant move to the upside, like either at the close or after hours. There's a significant move to the upside, reaching for a distant resistance level there. And this also correlates in a way to the highest high on the 1 month, whereas we have behavior into the highest high is an almost irrational move to the upside, reaching for a distant resistance. So this behavior here likely precedes where we see a highest high, and on the 1 month we see a highest high somewhere between the 4th and the 6th. Matter of fact, somewhere between the 4th and the 5th. And that's the S&P 500 for April 3rd, 2023. My friends, it's super important that you follow the rule of karma. If you plan to profit from this information, you must be following the rule of karma every time you profit from this information. Otherwise, the universe is going to shut off the profits. That's the way it works, my friends. We're giving away the most valuable stock market information you could come across. We're giving it away for free after a lifetime of trials and tribulations just to figure out how to do it. We're giving it away. Why? Because we trust in you angel investors to go out there and pay 5% of that profit forward to one of these charities, 5% of that profit back to the channel. That leaves you with 90% of the profits you wouldn't have had if you didn't have this information to begin with. So make sure you spend that money out of love. Make sure you follow that rule of karma every single time. It's a matter of abundance mind. It doesn't matter if it's $1 or $100,000. It matters doing the act of paying it forward and paying it backwards. So make sure you do that out of love. Universe is going to send it back to you tenfold in all directions, my friends. I'll see you on the next one.